Hey, what's good, man? Wolfpack? Alpha of the pack right here. Back at it again with another Eden Zero video. It's been a minute, man. I know it's been a minute, but yo, this isn't necessarily going to be a review, you know. This video is going to be all over the place, you know what I'm saying? Because I read like chapters 91 to 95 a while ago. And I read chapters 97 to 98 a few days ago, and I just read chapters 99 to 100. So I'm not gonna remember everything, but there's a few specific things I want to talk about. And in this, I guess you could say, binge recording session that I did. Right, there's a few things I want to talk about specifically. Right, it was it chapter 99 or chapter 100? See, this is what I'm talking about. I honestly believe that, you know what I'm saying? I honestly believe that Wise should have killed Drake and Joe. Tell me why Wise didn't kill Drake and Joe. He had the gun pointed right at the dude's head. He was beaten down. He was growing old. You know, he was finished. I honestly believe Wise should have killed Drakken. And you know, she was trying to stop him, you know what I'm saying? She was all like, oh no, you shouldn't kill him, you know, we could be friends with him. And Wise was all like, be friends with them? This dude killed my mom. Would you be friends with somebody if they killed somebody who you loved? And Shiki said, not at first, but maybe someday I would. I'm like, bruh, dog, Shiki. I'm like, bruh, Shiki, I love you, but that's the miss right there. You missing. Me, personally, there's no way would I ever be friends with somebody if they killed somebody I cared about. Shiki, you my boy, but you missing, all right? So Wise is all like, what's wrong with you? How could you be friends with somebody if they kill somebody you love? Which I completely understand Wise's situation, you know what I'm saying? Because back on Norma, you know, Wise's mom, she was in the hospital. She was real sick, and nobody could figure out why. Come to find out, Drakken was just draining the life force from everybody. You know what I'm saying? And his mom died because of him. So I completely understand why he's upset. I personally feel like he should have shot Drakken. Nobody didn't. And he was trying to figure out why he couldn't kill Drakken. You know, and the old man Simba was all like, oh, you couldn't kill him because you understand the value of life. And I'm like, bruh, I feel like Wise should have killed Drake and Joe. I feel like that would have added more to his character if he just killed Drakken, because Drakken is a villain that needed to be killed. In my opinion, Drakken isn't a villain that can be redeemed. He shouldn't be redeemed. In my opinion, a villain like Drakken should not be redeemed. But I have this feeling that they're going to try to redeem Drakken. I have this feeling that Hero is going to try to do this whole redemption arc for Drakken in the future. And I'm going to say it right now, I am not down for that. He's a villain. He needs to stay a villain. Now, I know he had this whole little mention of him being like a slave on a planet with other kids where their life force was being drained and people will only live up to the age of 15. And then Drakken wanted to live longer, so he started to study alchemy, and he figured out a way to transfer other people's life forces to him, and that's how he became the way he is. But even with that, man, Drakken has done a lot of terrible stuff, and I just don't think he should be redeemed. I'm sorry, but I don't. But Wise couldn't kill Drakken. I think that's a mistake. I really do. But moving on, let's talk about I wanted to talk about my boy Shiki's form, because you know my boy Shiki was throwing those hands in his overdrive form, man. My boy Shiki, gravity overdrive form, you know he was throwing those hands, man, when Drake and Joe transformed into that giant plant-like monster, and, you know, and he was just wrecking Shiki and Wise. And when he was about to shoot Shiki in the face, you know, when his flesh turned into a gun, and Shiki stopped time and transformed, I was all like, "Yo, my boy looks so clean." He had the black ether horns, you know what I'm saying? He had the purple ether veins going through him. Originally they were green, but when he transformed, they were purple, you know. So he had the purple ether veins flowing through him. You know, that was sick. My man had sharp teeth. I think he even had claws, you know what I'm saying? He kind of had like a black vest, you know, a black scarf. You know, my boy, he was looking clean. He was looking clean. That is the demon form. That is the END. Shiki got the END form that Natsu never got. Shiki, that's so true. But Shiki got the END form that Natsu never got. It is sad, man. It's sad, but my boy, as clean as my boy looks, he put in work. He thrashed Drakken Joe. Oh my god, man. And he used the Magimech Meteor Blast or something like that, this giant orb of gravity, and just completely one-shot Drakken. It was dope, man. It was dope. I can't wait to see more of that form. I really like the look of it. It was clean. It was clean. Now, something else I want to talk about, bruh. Apparently, we're going to be going back to Grand Bell, Shiki's home planet. You know, because when things was getting all wrapped up, everybody was chilling on the ship, you know what I'm saying? Shiki mentioned wanting to go back to Grand Bell. He wanted to see Ziggy's grave. He wanted to see the other robots, even though he know they're deactivated. Well, he doesn't know they deactivated. He think they went evil, crazy in the end. Well, no one really knows they're deactivated. Huh. Okay. So Shiki wants to go back to Grand Bell, you know, because originally they all thought that the robots went evil, because that's what they saw, right? So Shiki believes that, you know, they might be back to normal, but, you know, they're all dead, you know. But I wonder what's gonna happen when they go back there, you know. Apparently, you know, Captain Connor, the old fat guy that we saw chapters back, who hasn't done anything besides fly the Eden Zero once. You know, the old fat Captain Connor dude. Apparently something's going on with him. You know, he's like the captain of Eden 01, so there's more than one Eden 0, right? Apparently nobody remembers him. Rebecca's the only one that knows of who he is. You know what I'm saying? You know, she was talking to Master Noah about it, who isn't really actually the guild master of Shooting Starlight. He works for like some kind of space police. I can't remember what they're called, but he works for some kind of galactic space patrol or something like that, right? I don't know. But Rebecca was talking to Norma about it, and she was talking about how nobody remembered Captain Connor, and only she remembered him, you know. So, and then we kind of got a shot of him on the Eden 01, and he was talking about how he had a dream of him, you know, hanging out with people, making good memories and stuff. And, you know, that was kind of the end of the chapter. And he was talking about going back to Grand Bell as well. And we kind of got this shot of Ziggy. You know what I'm saying? His eyes were kind of like glowing. So I'm wondering, is Ziggy going to be alive again? Is Ziggy coming back to life? I wonder how that's going to work. I'm actually really curious if they're going to bring back Ziggy. Personally, I think that would kind of hinder Shiki's development. That would kind of have his development take a step back if Ziggy all of a sudden just came back. But I don't know. We'll see. Rebecca also talked to Noah a little bit about her parents. She wants to know if he knew anything about her parents or her powers or anything like that. And he said her powers originated in space, but that's really in deep space, but that's really all he knows. But he also doesn't really know anything about her past or her parents. So, you know, a dead end. But yeah, man, that's basically it with that. Labilia's still being Labilia still being a female dog. Even though Rebecca and the crew went through a lot of stuff to save her, she's still treating Rebecca poorly. You know, nothing has changed there. I feel like there's a possibility of Jin and his sister Colleen joining the Eden Zero. You know, because we've seen a few shots of Colleen seemingly enjoying her stay on the ship as she was being shown around, and Jin was like, "We don't want to stay here. We have to leave." And, you know, Sister Ivory was telling him to chill out and calm down. You know what I'm saying? You know, because apparently she helped fix Clean. You know, something was going on with her. I can't remember. I think it had something to do with her emotions. You know, so Sister Ivory kind of have like this relationship with Jin now. Relationship, somewhat. But Jin seems like he doesn't want to stay, but Colleen does. So I'm thinking they're going to be part of the Eden Zero crew too. That should be interesting if they choose to stick around. We'll see. Yeah, man. I think that's all I want us to talk about. I think that's it. Like I said, this video was all over the place, bruh. Chapters 91 to like what? 94. Just Drakken's goons just got smacked down by the girls, the 4 star shrines. You know what I'm saying? Nothing really much of importance there. Apparently that chick from the Digitalist arc who Homura threw hands with a while back, Amira, she had showed up to help out Shiki and the crew. You know, she helped them weaken Drakken Joe, was transformed him into that beast. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I covered everything, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't really think anything else of much importance. Oh, we kind of did get this whole there was this whole scene where when we learned of Weiss's mother, we found out that Weiss had this pendant that he got from her, and he showed it to Sibber, you know, back when they were still friends. But one day he lost it, and he thought Sibber stole it from him. And when he accused Sibber of that, they started being friends, you know. And then we went to this whole situation where Weiss got his arm cut off by Drakken Joe because Weiss stole something from Drakken, thinking that it belonged to Sibber. You know what I'm saying? It was just a whole bunch of stuff. So then, fast forward, you know, Sibber and Weiss, they were talking about it, and I think he ended up giving Weiss the pendant back. You know what I'm saying? And then Sibber and Old Man Weiss, I think he ended up giving the pendant back, and they became friends again. You know, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. But anyway, I think that's it. I really think that's all the important stuff that happens, you know, and that I need to mention. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's it. You know what I'm saying? Peace out, my Wolfpack. Your alpha has spoken, and I will see you all in whatever video I do next. You know, peace. You got people staring at me in the corner over there. It's weird. Peace. All right. See y'all later.